Subscribe to Gizmo Times and get notified about our latest videos by hitting the bell icon. Hey guys, welcome to Gizmo Times. This is Chetan, and these are the two smartphones, one from Oppo and one from Vivo. The Oppo F9 Pro is what has newly launched, and this was the phone from Vivo that was launched earlier, the Vivo V9 versus the Oppo F9 Pro is what we are doing here. The comparison, a quick comparison of the specs, not a full comparison because we haven't used the F9 Pro for a long time, and that is why this would be only about majorly the specs. And both the phones are priced almost the same. The Oppo F9 Pro is priced a bit higher, and on the front if you can see this that major difference of the notch on the top, and this notch on the Oppo F9 Pro is called the water drop screen, which looks like a drop that is just about to fall, and it actually looks better than what is on the Vivo V9, though I don't really mind the notch because that at least hides that status bar icons in that area just beside the notch, so that doesn't matter if there's a notch or not, but then this actually looks better on the Oppo F9 Pro. And just above that is that earpiece grill, and on the Vivo V9 there's a set of sensors just beside to the earpiece grill, and towards the bottom the chin is almost the same. Turning on the back of the phone, both of them have that glossy back, though I personally like the Oppo phones, even the earlier ones and this one as well. If you look at this, these are the different gradient colors that pop out whenever you have some light objected towards it. And the one that we are using here is the twilight blue, and there are two other colors. One is the sunrise red and other is the starry purple. So there are two other colors, but the blue looks quite good here, and the Vivo V9 on the other side is black. And both of them would easily take a lot of fingerprints and smudges, and which is expected anyway. And these are not glass, and they are a bit of polycarbonate, but they look like glass, and that feel of polycarbonate is always there. On the back are these fingerprint sensors and the dual lens camera combination. The Oppo F7 earlier had a single lens camera, but here there's a combination of 16 megapixel plus 2 megapixel cameras, while on the Vivo V9 there's a 16MP plus 5MP camera combination. But on the Oppo F9 Pro, the 16MP camera here comes with the f1.8 aperture compared to the f2.0 aperture on the Vivo V9, and there's a single LED flash on both of them here. On the side are the same buttons, the power button on the right for the F9 Pro, while the volume rocker as well as the power button is present on the right of the Vivo V9. On the left is the volume rocker button for the F9 Pro, and the SIM card trays are present on the left side. Both of the phones offer that dedicated microSD card slot, supporting two SIM cards separately and a dedicated microSD card. And towards the bottom are the micro USB ports. There is no Type-C connectivity on both of them, though the charging standard is better on the F9 Pro because the 3500 mAh battery on the F9 Pro supports VOOC charging. That's 5V2A 20-watt charging that is supported on this one, which is a proprietary fast charging technology from Oppo. On the Vivo V9 there's no such fast charge support, and it supports the standard 5V2A output, and the charger also given on that in the box package of the Vivo V9 has the 5V2A charger. And there's the mic 3.5 headset jack on both of them, the microphone on both of them again, and the speaker grill. Everything is located towards the bottom. Now on the front of these two phones, the camera combination that is given here is a single lens camera on both of them. While there's a 25 megapixel f2.0 camera on the Oppo F9 Pro, there's a 24 megapixel camera on the Vivo V9. So not much of a difference with the megapixel count or the resolution, but then the quality might differ a bit because the Oppo F9 Pro is said to have that AI support, which I personally again don't like because it does a lot more than what you actually want to do. So you can manually actually do a better job if you want to change a few settings and do that beautification. And here if you see, if you go to that beautify option and AI, it would actually soften your face a lot more than what you would actually want to do. And these are different modes for the camera. This face beauty, group selfie, professional, and even the dock mode, these are present on the Vivo V9. On the other side, if you go to the Oppo F9 Pro, there's that portrait mode separately given for the dual lens cameras, that's the 16MP plus 2MP cameras. And one big difference is that there's no 4K video recording on the Oppo F9 Pro. 4K is supported on the Vivo V9, and that is thanks to the Qualcomm Snapdragon 626 chipset that supports 4K video recording at 30 fps. And the Oppo F9 Pro comes with a MediaTek Helio P60 chipset, which was the same on the Oppo F7 as well as on the Realme 1. So in a way that's a bit disappointing because even the phone that is priced half to this smartphone has the same chipset as this one. But on the other side, if you look at the actual performance, it doesn't matter really because the performance is quite good with the color OS that is given here. And both the phones run their own custom OS, that's FunTouch OS on the Vivo V9 and the Color OS on the Oppo F9 Pro, and both of them are based on Android Oreo, that's Android 8.1.0. So if you go into the about section, you can see that both of them have the Android 8.1.0 Oreo, and we expect the Android Pie or the Android 9.0 update to come to both the phones anytime soon. Though the Vivo V11 is coming soon, so I'm not sure whether the company will later support any Android updates to this smartphone. And you can check a few camera samples that we're attaching here, and these are just some basic samples that we took in bright light conditions, not in low light, just to let you know about the color differences that we have here on the color reproduction that these cameras do. And so this was a quick comparison of the major specs of the Oppo F9 Pro and the Vivo V9 smartphones. If you have any other questions about these smartphones, do let me know and subscribe to Gizmo Times for more. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.